point now which has brought me to, which reminds me of an observation I've made about corporations as I watch them, the type of people that they enroll to work for them. And part of what I see happening a whole lot is that people come in with resumes and they've got this wonderful list of accolades and achievements, but it's not a reflection of who they are on the level of character and who they are on the level of integrity. So as I've been pondering this, I've been wondering, well then how can we identify those people? Because I really believe that if you have a mature leader, you have a leader of character, you can work with them, you can correct them. They're teachable and trainable, and likewise they're able to train others on the same basis.
Yeah.
But when you're in that room with that interview taking place, how do you identify whether this person is a noble person, a person who's going to go all out for you, or is he just in fact manufacturing this resume?
Yeah. I think it's always good to see the positives in a resume. Here's what I've accomplished, or here's what my work group, or here's what my hospital was able to accomplish. But actually, 2 years ago, in a series of interviews for directors, we went a different direction. A team of 3 of us went a different direction, not necessarily on a negative front, but we asked, tell us about your failures.
Right.
And then you progress from a statement of what those failures are to having the candidate describe the factors that created that failure, describe how they responded to each of those, the resources that they went after to either learn from the failure or turn that failure around.
Right.
And we found out a lot more about these people looking at the failure, so to speak, that they've experienced. And then one other note with that, we also have a principle where we ask the person, tell us about a personal attribute that you have had a lifelong struggle with to overcome, whether it's the workplace or in a personal situation. And we received remarkable insight into some of the people, because we all have those type of things that we consistently work at overcoming.
Right. So you reminded me of something that my father once taught. He said that life, when you deal with people, it's something like the opera house where you've got the 2 masks. You know, you've got the smiley face and you've got the other face.
Yeah.
And people put these masks up. And he just made a comment to me. He said, Guy, when you're with a person, don't just step to the side and watch from the side. So what you're telling me in that comment you've made is you're asking them a question, but you're stepping sideways and getting those insights from a side-on view.
Yeah. One of the things that happened too when I've asked people that question, talk about anything from the difficulties to the challenges to the failures, is the thoughtfulness or the reflective mode that they go into.